back to another episode of the Randomizers podcast. You were joined by me again, of course, and my friend John, aka Mr. Cake Dragon Man. And today we have a very special guest with us today, Veronica.
Hey.
We did it,
Why don't you introduce yourself, Veronica?
Hi, I'm Veronica. I'm known as Veronicaandjelly online. Thank you guys for having me. I'm very excited to see what the hell we're gonna fucking talk about.
Well, thank you. And if anyone who is watching this right now is wondering why Veronica's face is just peeking out from the whole video, why not?
I own you. I own you.
Or anyone that we admire. To be fair, anyone that we admire and that actually legitimately we love, they do own us at this point. Especially due to the fact that this podcast is for little baby bitches. But the fact that we only have like 5 people ever watching this goddamn podcast.
Right?
Well, hopefully, we'll fucking, I don't know, hopefully you guys will get more.
One day.
Who fucking knows? Well, fucking only time can tell, guys.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the first time I've ever spoken. I'm just gonna say right now, she's a fucking treat, and she needs to be in more shit. I'm just gonna say that right now. Promoters,
Thank you.
Studios, get Veronica just to do things.
Get
She's
Veronica
great.
to fucking be passive aggressive in the corner.
Now, Veronica, do you like cartoons?
I do like cartoons. What if you invited me on here and you're like, do you like cartoons? I'm like, fucking hate what the fuck? I hate cartoons.
What the hell?
I do this because I have a very special skill, and it's literally soul crushing every single day, and it fucking sucks. Fuck, God, I hate my life.
It's a curse. I can't pick up a pencil without something coming out. It's a curse.
It's like, why are you always like this? It's a curse. Don't blame me. I swear.
You know, that reminds me of what's it called? Like from Blades of Glory, where Michaels, Jimmy McElroy is just like, can't you like? I can't remember what he says. He says like, can't you stop? Or he's like, can't you control yourself? He's like, I can never stop. It's a curse.
Oh yeah.
He, like mutters it to himself. It's a curse.
All right.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Oh, it's so. Okay, wait. I don't think it's good, but I think it's fucking great.
It's hilarious.
It's so fucking funny. It always puts me in a good mood.
Anything with like Will Ferrell, it's always like within that category sometimes.
I honestly like I don't know. He's just washed up now. He's a fucking loser. He's so not funny now.
How old is he now? That's what I question.
Old enough to be your father and still not be funny. That's how old he is. I was gonna say he did that one movie with John C. Reilly where it's like a Sherlock Holmes. God, what the fuck is he doing?
Like Holmes and Watson?
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like I was in Ireland at the time when I saw the trailer, and I was sitting down getting ready to watch Spider-Verse, and that shit came on, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like why? Like nothing I see is really funny, and you guys are like making jokes about taking selfies. Like that's so not fucking funny. This is like comedy for old middle-aged women.
We're hip
people
with
like
the
my
times.
mom. Yeah, people like my mom. Like my mom loves that shit. Like she took me to see Daddy's Home too. Like she really wanted to see that movie.
Oh yeah, that was a movie.
And I feel like that's the demographic for these films. It's like fucking middle-aged parents.
Oh, and I just barely realized that Cake said they would BRB. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be like, Mom, stop
Shut
watching.
the fuck up! Stop watching porn, Mom!
Stop watching your horror porn.
I told him to put her in a home. How many god dang times do I have to fucking tell him?
But his mom, I bet even his mom's like, you need to put me in a home. Like, no, mama.
He's like, no, I miss your tit, Mom. I don't like your ditty, mommy.
Oh.
I hope he can hear me. Cause I hope his mom can hear me.
Oh god. And then like he just comes back into the call, just like it's like, yeah, I heard. Fuck you.
He comes back and he's like, my mom said I can't hang out anymore.
Oh god.
Oh, that'd be sad.
That would. We're in our 20s. I wouldn't think that any of our parents
That would be the
do
case.
that. It's
Yeah.
it's like, you're grounded, but what?
Every now and then when I'm at my parents' and I'm streaming in my old bedroom, I'll or like not my old bedroom, my bedroom. I call it my old bedroom from time to time because like half the time I'll be with my boyfriend, and then the other half of the time I'll be like here at my parents'. So my mom just uses my room when I'm gone, but from time to time I'll stream, and my dad will like knock on my door and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Dad, get out!" Try to fucking stream in peace. That's the most disruptions I get, you know.
Yeah. No, I know the feel.
Oh my god. So I'm fairly new to meeting you. I'm fairly new to meeting a little cake man. And so, you know, what do you guys do when you're not podcasting?
Jack off.
Oh, there he is.
God damn it.
I
Okay,
mean,
yeah, I could see.
Listen, I love Senran Kacker, guys. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know you're just playing it just because there's big tits in it, huh?
The story's good, cunt. Shut up.
Okay, but
Yeah,
yes, when we're not podcasting, I'm normally either working, doing stuff at college, or editing videos, and
I recently got.
I just hear like some psychedelic noise going on in the
Yeah.
background. John, what the
Your
hell?
mom's getting abducted.
Not watching Power Rangers because of the fact that she doesn't really know what the fuck to watch. It already has more color than the entire DC universe, and yes, that is a joke that's probably made by a more successful YouTuber. But you know what? Go fuck yourself. When I'm not in this fucking podcast, I do video editing for literally everybody, and yet I still only have 3,000 subs on the YouTube channel. Sometimes I upload there.
I honestly don't mind that. I honestly don't see where mine is going, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm having fun.
I mean, that's what it's all about. I was gonna say, what's your guys' majors or your major? You're going to college.
Mine is in computer programming, and at the moment, though, right now, my job is that I fix and repair Windows.
Oh, really?
Yes. I am or was a laborer. Have you ever heard of a labor pool, Veronica?
Is that where you clean the pool after women have their birthing?
Okay, now I wish that was. It is basically construction, but I only get paid $55 a day.
A day?
In construction, yes. And I clean. All right. I clean sites. I pick shit up. I basically get told. Sometimes normal shit. Sometimes
literal
like folders. Sometimes I have to use a fucking pickaxe.
Did you just say folders? Folders of shit, like Manila envelopes.
Folders.
Oh my god.
I might be my goddamn senpai, but I am not afraid to call you a stupid cunt in my.
Guess what? I don't fucking care, you little bitch. I'm kidding. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It's not true. You're not. Oh, look, now he muted himself. Can't even come to accept my apology.
It's like, come on, not even a freaking metaphorical hug as an apology. Come on.
A handshake.
A firm handshake.
He's going back to yell at his mom again. Mom, shut up!
Shut
I'm
up, Mom!
my friend!
Oh, that's just like the, shut up, Mom, I'm a Navy SEAL!
What the fuck is that?
That's like a weird video that That's like a weird video that one of my other friends that records with me says. I can't remember quite specifically, but it's just some kid that just yelled at his mom like, "Shut up, Mom! I'm a Navy SEAL."
Oh, that's kind of cute.
I'm sad that Dawn and Bobby couldn't fucking show up because I literally was like, okay, because I never do this for a guest, but because of the fact that we were very stoked to have Veronica on, specifically because we've been a fan of hers for quite some time. And totally not since the video where she appeared in Only Place, obviously, of course not. But what we were doing.
I'm sure that's not the reason why.
No, I
legitimately love your art. It's just super fucking cute.
Yeah, you know, it is really crazy because when Cake or John like told me, and I'm just like, because it's actually been a while because I've still like seen your art, and then I'm just like, huh. And then when I first see you show up in Chris's videos, freaking, I'm just like, I wonder who that is. The voice sounds so familiar. And then like when Cake tells me, I'm just like who that? And then like he tells me like oh, I was like oh, she's with Chris. And then like he sent me like some of the stuff that you've done already. I'm just like, oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You know, I was actually really surprised how like nice everybody who were fans of the show when I'd come on were. Like, I was kind of expecting like people to be kind of like shitty or like shit on me or say like, you know, oh, like wow, he brings his girlfriend in. Like, I was afraid that people were going to be like really kind of callous or malicious. But actually everybody was very nice. Like, if anything, very supportive, like, you know, so that really good. Like I was very like kind of happy. I was like, wow, this is a lot of a more positive outlook or whatever than I expected.
Yeah, the thing is, like, what you did is that like sometimes when a guest comes into a show, whether it be a podcast or a Let's Play channel, they don't really bring anything to the table.
Yeah, they're usually along for the ride.
Yeah,
they're along for the ride. With you have chemistry with Chris because I mean you're both you fucking and also just due to the fact that you both have just good chemistry with one another, just because of the fact you're friends, you're lovers, and you know all that other gay shit. But not only that, it's just that it works so well with the both of you in the Let's Plays that you were in with Chris, and that's why I think Chris is very smart with the people that he chooses for his Let's Plays. He would always pick people that he knows would be good, and I'm pretty sure that's why he picked you to be there. Also because Lion King and the Childish Gambino, I love. So
you know, it's something funny. I remember like when Chris and I were like kind of first dating, he was asking me like what. Like, we were obviously, like, you know, you do the question game. You're like, what's your favorite blah, blah, blah? What's your favorite blah, blah, blah? And we're both talking about our favorite games. And I was, like, telling him how I like Donkey Kong Country 2 and, like, Kingdom Hearts and Lion King for the SNES. And he's like, what the fuck? That game sucks. Like, it's hard. Or whatever. Like, I heard it's really hard. But I have played that game, like, every day growing up. Like, that's, like, one of my favorite games. So...
It's also super easy to make fun of. Like, I still love it. I love Kingdom Hearts. I originally wanted to have Veronica come in and just fucking talk about Kingdom Hearts and shit.
Yeah, you were telling me last time when you originally asked.
Yeah, when I originally asked, I was gonna be like, oh, we should do it the day Kingdom Hearts comes out, so we can talk about what I originally wanted to do that I think we're gonna do with Bobby and Dawn. So I think I might just have Veronica come back. Is all right, Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to talk about it like before we play it, or not before we play it, but before we get to far in the game, and then after the ending, so we can just shit all over it because apparently,
bro, I'm already almost finished. I'm just getting all the collectibles just so I could get the secret ending.
I'm at fucking I just finished Monster World in
Monstropolis.
In Tokyo City, China, the Hyojin. You know, Hyojin's hometown.
Hyojin.
Shout out to Hyojin.
Oh, but I was gonna say, isn't it kind of sad that it's kind of like the inevitable thing of thinking that like people will just like start like shitting on you just from like coming in as a guest, like just because that's the internet sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it. I wasn't. You know, that's why I was saying, like, I was very surprised that, I mean, there were some unkind words or unkind things people had said, but it's kind of like water off a duck's back. Like, I wasn't really affected from it because that's what I was expecting, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I was just very surprised how supportive people were of it. You know, I still get messages every now and then of people saying how much fun they had watching the episode and they want to see more of me. you know, and that's just really nice.
Nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
What I would like to think about the whole situation is just the fact that, again, going back to the whole thing with Julian and Ding Dong, or just guests in general, Chris has a good formula where whenever it's a series, he'll have those guests to stay for that series. But when it's a new series, he'll have other guests from time to time, and he'll always pick people that he works well off with. But going back to you, Veronica, do you think that being in an episode or two of Only Plays kind of helped you out the variety aspect?
Help me out in what way? You mean like as far as like
just getting more attention, more well known, and like maybe even getting out of your shell or of some kind?
I mean, obviously Chris contributed a lot. He brought a lot of, I guess, followers and traffic flow towards my art and my page, and obviously I'm very grateful for that. But I did have like I had a decent following on Instagram before, and had been pumping out art consistently. I was never really like afraid of coming out of my shell. I always kind of was someone who had been very physical online, like on at least more so on Instagram and Twitter, but now it's kind of flip-flopped. Now I'm more present on Twitter than Instagram.
Yeah, for some reason Instagram always rubs me the wrong way, and it's like
you just don't like looking at pictures of boobies.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you shut your fucking mouth.
Because you're a little incel and you hate women.
Listen to me. If I hated women, I wouldn't be following just Yuri on.
It's just like, it's like women are the scum of the earth.
Women are scum. You heard it. You heard it here, folks.
You don't love me, so I hate you. That's what it is.
Oh no.
It's not even that. I don't expect women to love me. Look at me. Look at my username, Mr. Cake Dragon Man. That spells cuck in a lot of letters.
Super cuck Dragon Man.
It's like, wait, I'm looking at it. I think the anagram for that is Cadam.
Cadam.
What the fuck is that?
Maked. What? This doesn't spell cuck at all.
You can't spell, and you're an incel.
Hey, they're right.
I have a K. I don't have a U in my name. Fuck. All right. Well, it can't work. Oh well. Oh well.
Sorry.
I tried.
Sorry. Oh well.
Oopsies.
Oh well.
Cuckold, I guess. Oh well. That's a.
Huh.
Bridge, I guess.
Oh hey. Why don't we just talk at least a little bit of what we were actually thinking of a topic?
You're right.
Oh, cartoons, yeah.
Old cartoons that gave us inspiration, or that we just loved, just because Lord knows that the old ones are the better ones, just because.
What the fuck did you guys like watching?
Well, since I have more subscribers than both of you fucks, I guess I should go first.
John, seriously.
Oh boy. Hey, I didn't really care about your answer. Kind of wanted to hear more of Silver's, but. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Silver, it's your podcast. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think, because there was so many. I always had like the good memory of once having the privilege of actually looking at Nicktoons Network, which was a network that I actually didn't have originally on my TVs when I was little. So like I was able to actually see more of a lot of older cartoons like Rocko's Modern Life and Angry Beavers and all that.
Did you know that Angry Beavers was actually based off of two lesbian women in a relationship being angry at each other?
Really?
No, it's not. Silver, you're not believing.
I know. I've heard that before.
It's not true. I know. That's like the stupid like theory. The same like, you know, one of those theories, like the one where like Angelica's in babies because they're dead or whatever, and like and like the sand, what's it called, the cul-de-sac, and Ed and Eddie is like purgatory,
yeah, and like each of the kids like represents another kid that died like a
generation,
certain, like in a certain generation.
Fellow theorists in theory, today we're going to be discussing the place that Ed and Eddie resign in. So, what exactly is
Did
the
Matt
cult?
actually do a game theory on that or film theory?
I would kill myself.
I fucking love Matt Pat. So you guys can shut up, because I'm just saying I love game theory and film theory. But I will say he definitely peaked with FNAF theories.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of those, and I know I still watch them.
I love them. I love listening to it on like a playlist, because it's just funny. I don't know, it's interesting, and I like his voice.
Like, it's weird when people meme on game theory, because of the fact that I have two friends who's an acquaintance and one friend who works on game theory. One of them's the video editor, and the other one writes for the show from time to time. Like, I wonder if they stuff, and he blames the staff, just like, oh man, I feel really bad for my friends right now. Rocco's Modern Life, you think was your main inspiration?
Well,
that was your main inspiration?
Well, besides that, I was thinking like more. I would say like more from Cartoon Network, because I've seen more of those, like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Ed, Edd and Eddy. Like I think those two were also like really big ones that impacted me.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, what impacted me the most actually Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Really?
Yeah, the reasons being was because of the fact that I was.
You wanted to fuck Plank.
Double D. What are you talking about? I think everybody wanted to. Everybody wanted to fuck Double D. Are you kidding me? Even the sugar.
Everyone wanted to fuck Plank.
Sugar.
I thought he was gonna say yeah.
they wanted splinters
Sugar
all over.
Totally wants to fuck Double D.
That was a weird thing too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, you know,
anyway.
Like weird thing though. We never actually got to see what was under that hat.
No?
It's his exposed brain.
Yeah.
It's his fucking exposed and mashed up brain.
That's what people are like. Are either saying that it's either like his brain's exposed or like he has like a weird like lump or a scar on his head.
No, it's Mojo Jojo.
It's Mojo.
No, because if it was Mojo Jojo, that means his brain would be saggy and sagging in his little beanie or whatever.
And that'll be
Mojo
like
Jojo's goes straight up.
It'll be like longer than his beanie too.
Yeah, it'd be like slithering into his beanie, sloshing around.
Himself, whenever.
The secret.
Anyway.
The secret.
Anyway.
Hold on. The secret episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy is just a creepy, like running loop image of Double D walking, and all you hear is just sloshing noises.
Ew.
Creepypasta? Was it creepypasta?
Yeah, you should put some scary music behind that.
No, you should put that. Like
I hate that. That's so fucking stupid.
Oh man.
To my reasons why fucking Ed, Edd and Eddy inspired me was that I've known Silver since middle school. We fuck.
Yeah.
So make up your mind. You're saying that we first met at
you.
an elementary school dance.
Elementary school. No, we did.
You asked him to dance. Oh my god.
I sucked him off in front of everybody. And yeah, we got suspended that day. But then we became friends in middle school. And I was like, hey man, remember when I sucked you off the next show? Wait, hold on, it's football. Never mind. God damn it.
No,
Anyway.
In reality though, I do remember like you would talk to me just like at one point just to like hear me do a Napoleon Dynamite impression.
That's so lame. That's fucking lame.
Listen, I have autism, okay? So legitimately,
Well, apparently you and everybody else does.
Dude,
that's not uncommon now.
It's not a joke. I actually.
That is. Oh yeah, he does. But like, I was gonna say, I actually say the same thing when someone like makes an excuse for like, no, I have ADHD. I'm like, yeah, so do I, and as well as like almost everyone in the world. So.
My brother's autistic, but he never says, I am autistic, therefore I cannot do this. You know, he's just kind of... He just kind of like... I forget, honestly.
And that's the thing. But anyway, alright, before I fucking get distracted. Eddie was...
Why are you talking about sucking off your friend's dick? We were supposed to be talking about cartoons.
I know.
I was gonna get to that,
Yes,
bro. Joke, and then immediately it derailed to fucking all this other dumb bullshit. Okay,
That's how it always is.
serious moment time. Anime was kind of one of my inspirations because aside from Joseph,
Hi.
Ty, basically the first friend I made in a very long time, because when I was in middle school, I used to be in Florida, and I didn't make much friends there at all because of the fact that I was in like special classes and stuff like that, and like I just started developing like as a normal human being. So like, okay, we better get him out of like special classes and stuff. But originally I was supposed to classes and not like do anything else. But after elementary school, I made it to middle school and just decided, okay, he's not really that bad anymore, so we're gonna have him just go to the special. Everybody immediately hated me. The fact that like I was in the special classes and I upgraded to normie status.
To normal. You're a normie now, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's another kid there, and our friend, my friend Ty, who basically helped me out through thick and thin, was the first real friend I ever like made in a long time. We both had one thing in common. We both really liked Ed, Edd n Eddy. And it got to the point where we would do voices of the characters in the show, like on recess or whatever. We would like just talk about things like, oh, what would the 6th season be like? If Cartoon Network decided to say fuck it and make a JRPG, what would it be like and shit like that? And like, you know, just dumb kid stuff. But
Aww.
started to realize, like my friend Ty said, you know, you should do voice acting. I was like, the fuck is voice acting? And then after that, looked up like things like a bridge series, and it was like a gateway drug to what I'm doing today. Inspired me to just do voice acting, inspired me to do like video editing and just make videos and just help out other people to make videos. And it was really it's one of, if not the best experiences I've had.
And then I come in. Welcome to the realm of the normies, my child.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Silver. Remember Bobby Logic?
Oh, yeah.
What?
It was all right.
Making up shit?
No, it was a thing that...
Bobby Logic was basically the beta version of what we wanted to do as YouTubers. We all had directions we wanted to go. I wanted to take the Filthy Frank direction, like the normal Let's Player direction, and our friend Bobby didn't know what he wanted to do, and then we added more of our friends, and then our egos were just crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it was weird. We just did random skits and shit, and it was really weird at the time, and
yeah, we didn't know what we were doing.
And then
nobody actually knows what they're fucking doing when they establish themselves.
Yeah.
When they try to figure out what the fuck they're doing. Like, it takes time, and it takes, like, understanding of your guys' like, what's the word? Your guys' like format, how you guys talk, how you guys want things to be.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah, I remember when I first started off, I wanted to do music, and I fucking sucked at it. But I'm just like,
you know what? Music's fucking hard.
It is,
Music
yeah.
is hard.
And then
I could like.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I interrupted.
I just took a huge break, and then I'm just like, huh. Well, I mean, I like video games, so why the fuck? Why not? And then I guess it just branched off from there, and then I just do gaming, and then the podcast, and then like a bunch of other random stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, I think what I like about the whole thing now, since we've ventured from doing our skits, is that we actually started learning how to make videos and stuff. So we've been able to do a lot of better stuff for it. We've been able to actually do good skits from time to time. We've actually learned how to, like, we're even doing other stuff like voice acting dubs and bullshit like that.
I'm actually voicing a
you
game
have
now.
gotten a lot better.
Are you?
At video editing.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's because I don't think I finished that sentence. That's why it was because of that Markiplier impression that I could do was that like someone like emailed me. It's like, hey, do you want to voice a character in this one horror game that's going to be made for VR? I'm like, sure. And I was
That's
like,
great.
yeah. So
What's it called? That's pretty epic bacon. Not gonna fucking lie. What was I gonna fucking say? I was gonna say, doing voiceover work, like, you know, you should become a little more familiar with other local artists because they're always looking for people who can do voice stuff.
Yeah.
And like that's something that I always found important whenever making videos or doing anything in general. Like people, like that's kind of how I got my first video editing job. Is with a source filmmaker animator by the name of Daitumo. Good man, loves to death. He's absolutely epic. But he took a chance with me, and because of that, I've been getting more freelance work. So whenever I don't go to work and it's like, oh shit, I can't make rent, someone's like, nah, fam, I got you. Make this fucking video, let's play video of me making memes and be A-okay. And I do think that that is like just hidden, and people just don't give them a chance because, oh, you don't have that many followers or subscribers. And just like, you're fucking dumb. You're an idiot.
I mean, you know what? Even if you didn't have many followers, even if you didn't have many subscribers, like eventually, if you keep at it and you keep, you know, there's consistency in your work, eventually, like it, you know, it can progress. And it's for those who, like, I don't know, kind of shit on others and make subscribers and followers, like the credibility that the content deserves. It's like, you can have credible content and no one can know what the fuck it is. It's just like, it's how a lot of things are, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, how the fuck do you think any of these people who are successful have gotten there? They started doing fucking nothing. Yeah. You know, a lot of people started off just fucking around, doing what they liked, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, the first ever YouTube video was like of a man that was filming himself at a zoo looking in front of a llama.
Make a dick joke that failed miserably.
I think that's what it was.
No, it was an elephant joke, but talked about the trunks instead because he was really embarrassed because he was like, I can't make a dick joke in a fucking zoo.
God damn
like
it.
He was like, and also YouTube was made because of the fact that they wanted to look for the halftime show of Janet Jackson. Her tit popped out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I'm
that.
not joking. That's legitimately.
I actually forgot about that.
Listen,
you know what always reminds me of that is that one episode of The Office where Scott's like, I dressed up as Janet Jackson's boob.
That's pretty fucking. Oh shit, Joseph, do you hear that? It's
Let me
the bell.
guess, it's a fake
you
ad.
Know what? She is today.
The fuck?
We here at DJsilverXY and Randomizers and the Randomizers podcast would like to thank our sponsors for today. Fuck, hold on, let me see what we got here. Sensations Cotton Mist for giving us a free sample of their. What the fuck is this bullshit? Perfume pour la mansion et linge. And I will now test it right now. It fucking hurts. Don't buy this product. The 0 out of 10. The sponsorship. The ad's over. The commercial's over.
Boy, wasn't that great, everyone?
Veronica just muted herself.
No, I muted myself because I had to read something out loud so my brain can fucking compute it.
Oh.
So what we did, Veronica, is sometimes we'll have random spasms and we'll pretend that we are a sophisticated ads. So we will do fake ads and basically just kind of look at a random object and be like, okay, let's do an ad of that. Sponsored by somebody. This is how we do it. And pretty much.
Okay, but
kind of taking over the fucking podcast.
But going through all of this, though, we gotta also ask you as well, Veronica. What was like inspiration for you, though?
Growing up, like cartoons.
Yes.
I didn't fart, by the way. I'm just lighting this match to light this candle in my room.
I mean, you know the phrase, whoever smells it dealt it, am I right?
Oh, dang it. You know when you accidentally... You are a child.
Ow.
Okay, you know how like when you... God dang it. Like in movies, they light a match and it's like, oh, they farted. That didn't happen. It's just like very cold in my house, and having a lit candle next to me is like kind of makes it warmer. I don't know. It's fucking science, okay? All right, so a cartoon that inspired me. You know, growing up, I really, really liked Hey Arnold a lot. Hey Arnold was definitely a favorite of mine. I just liked how, I don't know, it's like, to me as a child, it felt real. It felt like so real. Like everyone was just normal. They're normal kids. Like, you know, they're just making their own way. Nothing has to be so outrageously insane, and nothing has to be so like crazy. Like there are always real problems that I feel Arnold went through. You know, like whether it was like, you know, I'm playing baseball and I keep accidentally hitting people and I'm scared to play, you know, and then that ballpark guy, the guy who owns like the little baseball player guy is like, you gotta take a chance, blah, 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 you know? They're always like real lessons, like real things that I feel kids would go through. So I always resonated with that. More in the way of storytelling and music and fun character designs rather than like art style. Like I would never want to draw like Hey Arnold, but I do really like the character designs, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad that it had its ending. Let's just be fucking...
Yeah, did you see the movie?
Which one? The one where they have the big tomato war, they try to save the boarding house?
No, the newest
no,
one.
The good one.
The one where, excuse me? You don't, are you telling me that you don't like how Helga and Arnold kissed? Are you telling me that that's not what your teen body, your tiny little teen body when it came out wanted?
That outcome, but I wanted it to actually matter. The fucking Hey Arnold movie felt like an anime movie because it didn't fucking matter because Helga and Arnold were together at the end of the fucking movie.
Well, guess what? A lot of fucking movies end that way.
That is
500 Days of
true.
Summer, bitch.
It's trash, and you know it.
500 Days of Summer or the Hey Arnold movie? Because the Hey Arnold movie was trash.
Let's face it. If I wanted them to like I think the last movie was like pretty good, and the fact that he's trying to get another season is, but because the original staff are like ready to go, but Nickelodeon's like, nah, we just want to commission this so we can make a profit. I don't know if an actual Hey Arnold show today would be good, because remember, Steven Universe is now the king of cartoons as of right now.
You know, that is incorrect.
No, it's...
You want to know why that's incorrect? Because nobody gives a fuck about Steven Universe. The only reason why people were even talking about it recently was because they had that one good animated scene. And it's because it was actually hand-drawn. It was like actual good fucking animation. It wasn't bullshit tweening with awful models that don't fucking match their fucking sizing.
Damn, Veronica, I can feel your nose bleeding with anger the moment
God,
I stated that.
I am. Listen, okay, I'm not gonna say that Steven Universe is a bad show. It's not a bad show. The problem that I have with Steven Universe is that like it took fucking 5 years to tell a fucking easy ass story with all this goddamn filler.
Oh, it's
and,
not
like,
done. It's not done. That's the best part.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
See?
They're getting another season after this.
See, it's like they're spending all this time. They wasted so much time with all these bullshit episodes to like, you know, like I feel like you can have certain episodes that are filler, but if you're having multiple episodes as filler all the fucking time, where like to a point where a certain season just doesn't even feel like a goddamn season, it just feels like filler, that's a problem. Okay? My other gripe with it is that, like I said, their animation, their final animation compared to like their storyboards and stuff, it's like their characters are so off model. The sizing of Peridot changes so much throughout the entire series. It's like, god fucking damn. I don't know.
Can we not talk about Peridot? That's the one thing I think the show completely bastardized. Like, she was a threat. She was legitimately a threatening fucking character, and then you immediately make her a fucking idiot.
A dumb idiot that doesn't know technology, even though she had a goddamn ship.
She was like a serious threat to the crystal gems and everything, and then immediately you're just like, oh no, she's just a little green lesbian Dorito. This is
Dorito.
Lapis, and she is going to be fucking Peridot because fuck you. That's why. Representation, everybody. We need it.
I think that I don't know. It's just upset. I don't know. There's so many other issues I have with it. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I think the backgrounds are beautiful. The music's really fucking good. And by the music I mean the score, not the fucking songs that Rebecca Sugar makes on the ukulele.
Oh, like what's the? You mean you didn't like? What's the fucking stupid ass point of feeling blue? You dumb cunt. That's a great song. Oh, it's so.
I bet you fucking.
good.
You fucking jerk off to that song with a stick of gum around your wiener because you love it so much.
Oh, of course I do. It's so good.
This is the closest to choking myself while I whack off that I could get to. Putting gum around my wiener.
You are a travesty.
The worst song in the entire show, and that is saying a lot.
I don't. That's the thing. I just don't fucking care about those things. I like the show artistically, story-wise. I don't give a fuck. You know, whatever happens, Jen. I don't fucking care.
Okay,
I just think
okay,
it's pretty.
let's Veronica. Let me ask you. Going back to Kingdom Hearts, what story is more fucked? Story or Steam Universe?
Well, shit, I was gonna say like freaking.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts, duh.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is so fucking goddamn. But at least like I can say like there are only a handful of games that were just like come the fuck on. This could have just been information given in one cutscene, you know. But
to be fair,
I had a good time playing all of them, and I understood the story as it was coming along. Like for the most part, I think there were some things I had to backtrack on, but I had a genuine understanding of what things were.
Veronica, the difference between you and me is that you're a smart person. I'm a dumb fucking idiot. So
no, the difference between you and me is I fucking love Kingdom Hearts.
Hearts too, okay? I really do.
I've played all of them.
I
don't know if I should feel proud of that.
I have not played Days or Recoded. What is going on?
You never played Recoded?
Recoded, no.
It's basically
you don't really fucking need to, other than you need to understand like. Oh my god, like Ansem has digital evil in Jiminy's journal. Oh no.
It's basically the recreation of one and Chain of Memories put into a computer.
And then Sora has to fix it and put it back together.
Yeah.
That's Sora. It's literally a version of Sora that's in the fucking book. Who has to do the stuff? It's literally a virus.
No, they made him though. They
made him. They like recreated him with data. He's Data Sora.
Okay, I understand that, but if you
which is kind of stupid if you think about it, because if he went into Tron, he can fucking go into Jiminy's digital journal.
Yeah.
He could have.
Whatever.
I even play the mobile game.
I never played the mobile game.
It's not bad.
I love the joke that you and fucking Alex made about like I love Kingdom Hearts. I play the mobile game.
Yeah.
Okay, what
it's freaking. It's like okay. Yeah. Then what other games have you played? The mobile game.
There is some story though for the mobile game.
There is, yes.
There's a lot, but it's like
some lore.
It's basically before the Keyblade War.
You're gonna be really disappointed.
Yeah. Huh?
If that's the only Kingdom Hearts game you played, you're gonna be really disappointed.
No. I mean, you can go into 3. You can go into 3 and like, you know, like not know what the fuck's going on because I feel like they explain it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 3 is like I love. As of right now, I love 3. The interactions that Doll and Goofy are actually. Worlds are actually important to the plot. Doll and Goofy are actually interacting with people.
I know there's actual it's fluid. Their interactions with one another are fluid and realistic.
It's like they legitimately took the criticisms of Kingdom Hearts fans and they're like, okay, we gotta fix our shit, and then they did. And I think honestly, it took him fucking 18 years to figure out how to basic human emotion. But I mean, other than that, yeah, fuck.
Is it me or do Donald and Sora just like talk smack to each other like more often now in this?
I think like they implied that was supposed to be the case in the other games, but they never really did it much.
They only do that like once in a while, from what I've seen in the older games.
Like I think they decided, fuck it, let's just have Sora and Donald just bicker at each other, and it won't get old. And surprisingly, so far it hasn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's because their like I said, their conversations are fluid. It's not fake pausing. Like there's no pausing in their conversations. It's not like disingenuous. It's actual conversation. You're interested.
My favorite moment in all of Kingdom Hearts is when Mickey Mouse is in his fucking stupid ass Organization 13 hood, and he's like, "Hey fellas, did you say the door to darkness?" And it just pauses to Mickey looking at them with a fucking stupid grin on his face. It just stays there for 3 seconds.
I can only imagine.
Like,
I can only imagine like when the press conference happens when they were in the development of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, someone just like walks up to Tetsuya Nomura and it's like, all right, what is the main problem that people have been telling you that we should get rid of for Kingdom Hearts 3? And then you just see him just like bring out like a huge sheet of paper, like covered by like another sheet of paper. He pulls off the front one, and all it says is in big text on the other sheet of paper, remove awkward pauses.
No, you know what they do? You know what they do? They grab a piece of paper and they quickly sketch out that scene of Mickey saying that, and then you know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
It's like, you see what I mean? Yeah, I do.
So I think, all right, unpopular, because I have not gotten super far in Kingdom Hearts, but I think Kairi has gotten a lot better in my personal. Yeah.
I think that Kairi did not look like Kairi in number 2. I always say this. I do not think it looked like her original model from the game, and I think that the one in the 3rd game looks way more accurate to her original model.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She's super cute in that game.
They made her face more baby-like though, which is kind of weird. They made her look more like Naminé, if you actually think about it. The way she holds like the pen and pencil.
She's slowly becoming her.
Slowly becoming best girl. I mean, aside from Aqua.
Are you fucking kidding me? Naminé is so boring.
Yeah.
But
you
she's
know,
hot, so I mean...
But you know, she is.
She's not as boring as Kairi, but she's boring.
But you know, she is one of the only nobodies that has actually shown to like age throughout the games, because
if only her drawings were.
But in Chain of Memories, she looks like the young Kairi, and then in Kingdom Hearts 2, she actually looks a little older. Unlike
she does look older.
Unlike the rest of the organization, where they look the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just essentially Kairi's model with her hair.
With blonde hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell every person that likes Kingdom Hearts, Veronica, you know Demnix, right?
Zemnis?
Demix.
No,
Demix.
Yes.
Or Demix. Sorry, I always said Demix when I was a kid.
I also said Demnix, but yeah, Demix.
Yeah.
Do you also know Randall from Recess?
Is that him?
Yeah.
Randall grew up to be such a babe. Oh my god. Did you know Drake Bell is the voice of Master?
I was very happy about that.
Yeah, Master Ericus.
Because I was like,
oh my
I was very happy about that.
Did you?
That because of the fact that I'm just like, oh yes, Drake's gonna have something to eat for dinner, and also he's gonna hopefully pay his fucking $500,000 debt payments, because apparently he's in $500,000 in debt.
You know, I met him when I used to work at Disneyland, because he would come all the fucking time, and he's really nice, but God, he just looks very haggard, very worn.
Oh.
He was very skinny and had like a bunch of rockabilly tattoos. He used to go to the what's it called, the Mad Tea Party in California Adventure like every day.
Oh wow.
I just see a miserable Drake Bell just sitting down by the teacups, and then in his mind you just hear faintly, I never found out to be so separate.
I find a way. I find a way.
You know,
there is one thing where he corrects everybody at a concert where he's like, it's actually this lyric. No, he wasn't that mean about it, but he was like, all think it's this, but it's actually I'm saying this.
I like. Right,
you know,
here's another unpopular opinion. I really like him as Spider.
It's gonna take some time to realize. It's realign, not realize.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I remember hearing about it through. Someone. Someone got mad at me because I was singing it, and then they told me, no, it's actually this, and then they showed me that video of him at the concert saying it. And then he even said like, I can't believe you guys thought it was realized. That doesn't rhyme.
Wow.
Goodness. Drake seems like a pretty cool dude.
You know, I was actually gonna say with the voice actors though. I was actually like when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, like younger me was just like so like surprised. I'm just like when I heard Axel's voice and someone told me like, that's Silver the Hedgehog?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not he's currently Silver the Hedgehog, right?
Yeah.
You know, whenever he shows up. Which is never.
You know what? I kind of stopped playing after Sonic Adventure 2.
I mean, most people did. Let's be fucking fair here. And then my people took over.
Oh.
I loved. Did you guys have a Chao? Did you guys raise your little Chao?
Yeah.
I did. Not for the life of me figure out how to change the Chaos to the Sonic characters because I wanted a Tails Chao because Tails is still my favorite character ever since Tails.
Tails was mine too.
He's such a fucking cute
baby
cute boy who wants to do the right thing and be brave, and then apparently.
Then he just gets fucking bent, super hard.
Yeah. Generations 2 or Sonic Forces for you plebeians ruined Tails. He was a brave boy, and now he's delegated to a fucking pussy. And I'm just like, that's not Tails. He wouldn't ask for Sonic to help me. Fucking.
Yes, he would, cause Sonic's his buddy.
He's his good bro. You know, a while back I actually didn't have the game, but I wanted it, and one of my friends, he would actually like let me play it a lot, and like at his house.
Aww.
And at one point he like, I did like have my own Chao, but like, I think at one moment he actually said like, I know how much you like Silver the Hedgehog, so what I actually did was he actually came out like a weird, well, he came out a weird greenish color, but what I did was I broke an eggshell and put it on his head to make it almost look like Silver's hair. I'm like, oh,
that's really cute. That's like really fucking cute. Oh, you fucking loser. There's no fucking hope for you.
I abused Chao.
Oh my god.
You can abuse your little Chao and it turns it dark because of evil.
Yeah, or like if you just like smother it with like petting it too much.
Yeah.
It loved it though. It didn't fucking. It never turned evil. I'm just like, what the god damn it! I want you to turn
if you
evil,
keep
guys.
stomping on it, like you got it. This is what I would do. I would get Eggman because I fucking hate Eggman, and I would abuse the shit out of one of those little Chaos, and it turns black and evil, right? But then you go in with Shadow and you hug him with Shadow, and then he's still, you know, he's like has somebody to love, someone to take care of him, you know.
And I remember whenever you.
But then he's scared.
And I remember whenever you pick them up and view them from the front, they would just have like this creepy smile.
I love the little song where it's like ding diddle ding 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 ding.
Alright, so would a Chao Garden video game be beneficial?
It would be like a Tamagotchi.
Basically.
But you wouldn't be working for the little animals to feed your Chaos because your Chaos need animals. You know what I'm saying? Unless you made it to where there are mini games where you can like play mini games to earn like animals or something.
What I like is the fact that Chao are legitimate evil Satan spawns that will suck the energy and life source out of small woodland creatures to gain part of their powers. One of the reasons why I like Chao so much. It's like,
you just want to fuck a Chao. You just want something powerful.
Listen, Veronica, I ain't gonna lie, that butthole's probably pretty tight.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
My mother is looking at me and she's giving me a disdained look.
Your mother's wishing, why the fuck did I create you?
Dear
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Why didn't I make
talking
you an
about
evil
this?
demon like the other Chaos?
Why are you talking about buttholes?
I
What's
love
going on?
buttholes.
I was just looking at a butthole now in this horror movie.
She's like, it's you. I'm changing your
Please.
diaper. Now stop kicking.
Stop being such a fucking piece of shit, pendejo.
Oh.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom. Mommy. Mama.
Sorry that I actually have human emotions, guys. Fuck.
You can have human emotions and still not be like, I love you, Mommy, all the time.
I said I love you, Mom, you fuck.
I heard you say, I love you, Mommy.
Fucking...
I love how the impression just digresses more to like to actually how a kid would say it.
Bullying me. I love how like the past few guests we've had that are super edgy just end up bullying me. I
You're
get
easy.
the guess.
Or any of us, like freaking Dan, where he's just like,
He bullied the shit out of me.
or like, I like how he tried really hard to like go along with what you wanted to tell him. It's like, you want to hear about my convention story? And Dan's just like, oh yeah, I'd love to hear about your convention story.
I love Dan. I'm sorry, Derek. Fucking liar. It's like whenever. All right, dumb little. When I was younger, I thought Jacksepticeye's real name was Jack, but then when I found out it was Sean, I'm just like, you fucking piece of shit.
You fucking lied to me.
I feel betrayed.
Yeah. I feel like Jack is more. I mean, I think he's more likable when he's just himself, and less likable when he puts the fucking Jacksepticeye persona. But, it's weird. You did it so well. Holy shit.
I never watched Jacksepticeye.
Am
Am I missing out?
You should watch
I
it.
sometimes do. Like, I
No.
mean, now that I
He's only good when he's himself and not the fucking Let's Player bullshit persona man.
I mean, you
who
don't like it
fucking-
when he makes himself cry while he plays a game?
That's PewDiePie. Get your fucking memes.
No,
No,
it's
that's
fucking. That's
Markiplier.
literally Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
I've never seen Jacksepticeye cry before.
He cries
I
at this
have.
one game. It's like a cowboy game or something.
Cow and Chicken, the video game? Oh, my
There's like a
favorite.
horse in the end and like a little sign or something, and he's like,
The sign says my name, Jeff. That's why he cries.
It's like, what's
wait,
the-
do you know what I'm talking about though?
No.
I think I'm not too sure though. And
It's like Markiplier plays the same game and he cries, I think, in that game too. Let's see.
Markiplier cries whenever he fucking opens the door.
Yeah,
to
right.
mail. He fucking cries at anything.
Let's see. It's he cries when the little girl shoots the other girl in that one game. He's like, oh no. Where is it? I can't find it.
It's weird, isn't? I don't mean to talk about fucking Chris, but aren't they like legit friends?
Jacksepticeye and Chris?
Yeah, because I know that like they did a few videos with Super Mega.
I'm not sure. I never met Jacksepticeye. I'm not sure how this game. Oh, what the fuck is this called? Please. This one. It's got people. Oh, God damn it! I closed it.
oh, God damn it.
Wait,
That's a thing that I would do. You're the new Kate now, Veronica.
I
Now you're the
refuse.
joke.
I'm on a
No,
diet.
I don't think we should.
Okay. Yeah. This
I'm a
one.
bad
like
bitch.
Oh,
that
this fucking
one.
stupid ass game.
I think.
What game is it? He gets
Wait.
hung or he gets killed, doesn't he?
Wait, do I actually? I think I've gotten that game for free, like on the Xbox.
No, I remember this was really big during that time, and I'm looking at this right now. I'm just like, wow, this kind of reminds me of SAO because everyone has the same faces.
Yeah, the guy dies, right? He fucking dies, and then
Yes. Yeah,
why is it sad?
I remember.
Because they play sad music. Valiant Hearts.
Valiant Hearts. There we go.
It's a very good game.
I'm not gonna lie.
Legitimately gameplay wise and everything.
I probably fucking cry. I was getting pretty like, oh, what? This is serious. This music's really sad.
Big oof.
I was The one time I cried during anything, I think was the series finale that I met.
What happens? His brother makes fun of him, and then everyone is nice to Eddie.
No,
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, they see how abusive his brother was towards him, and it's like, especially since I come from a background of abuse, and I've basically forgiven my brother for doing that because he passed away, or is going to soon.
Sorry.
And I just told him, it's fine. It's fine. But, like, just legit, how it ended with everybody finally getting along the eds and stuff. And, of course, they beat up the black boy. Of course.
They beat up a black boy?
Johnny. He's talking about Johnny.
they fucking,
Johnny's not black.
I don't think he's black either.
I will get...
If he is, that's really fucking racist because he wears, like, overalls and, like, has a plank of wood.
I will review your life on this podcast, and he will debate with you for hours on end on why Johnny is an African American.
What makes you think that?
Well,
genuinely,
like, just his skin color is like brown, so I'm like,
tan.
oh,
he's like a tannish dude.
He's like a tan kid. You wanna know why? Because he's fucking poor, has a plank of wood for a toy, and has to stay outside in the sun all day.
What do you think? His parents are abusive? And that's why
I think his parents don't give a shit, and that's why he has a shitty, dinky-ass little toy he talks. A plank of wood, for fuck's sake, that he talks to. I think he's a poor kid that's neglected, that has no fucking clean clothes, dirty-ass overalls, shitty fucking sandals, and stays outside all day because his parents don't want to fucking see his ugly face.
I think Sora from Kingdom Hearts is playing Johnny's dad. He's adopted.
Sora's his dad.
Guess
what? Sora's not black. He's also tan.
He is now. He was like super white in the games. Now he's just tan.
He was tan in the second one.
Yeah.
He was tan as a kid too. Riku was like pale white, and he was like a little tan boy.
Why was Riku plain white? Because I see that motherfucker like shirtless, like nearly shirtless or anything. He should at least have tan lines. What the fuck?
He goes and stays inside for months on time so he could even out. Come on.
Yeah, I forgot how much of an edgy boy he is.
Speaking of which, I made a tweet earlier today where I was talking about the Kingdom Hearts intro and how just like blown away I was because I was really expecting something not as good as what I got. What did you guys think about it?
I love it.
I like it. I really do.
I like Don't Think Twice, but the problem with that is that there's the part where it's like, if you're gonna play it too low, it was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Where it's like, it's that one part of the song where I'm just like, okay, it could have been cool if you were kind of rapping, kind of like you know how Beyonce does, but you're not.
You just get no. Right when it gets to that part, you just hear fucking Childish Gambino go, "Okay, it's Childish Gambino, homegirl, grab me like the best."
God damn it!
No. Can someone edit that, please? Edit like Don't Think Twice, but when she does that dumb yammering swim to swim shit, you fucking put Childish Gambino's Bonfire really, really fast.
God damn it!
That's my favorite.
I never liked Childish Gambino.
What the fuck?
Never have I. I mean, I would always hear like remixes of songs that he's made. The only thing that I like listening to that's close enough to him is like the
This Is America.
Yeah, it's that, but it's the mix of freaking September.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've listened to Childish Gambino since
every day since my wiener dropped.
Listen. He is a good boy, and I will not have you besmirch my God like this.
Wow. So, it's true what they say. God is black.
Black Jesus.
No.
You know what's really funny is I've always imagined God as Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Because I watched Bruce Almighty when I was like in 4th grade, and I don't know why. I just ever since then, like it's just like weirdly ingrained into my head. Like when I'll like go to church or I'll hear like someone say "God damn it" or whatever, I just like think of like a quick image, like a 5-second flash of just like Morgan Freeman.
How dare you speak those words?
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, man. Fucking Sora's a good voice actor.
Hi.
You should do stuff for local artists and animators.
I want to try eventually, like when I'm at least when I'm. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing them now, but like I wouldn't mind doing them more once I'm like done with college and all that.
We're definitely gonna start doing it.
It's not like you'd be doing it full time. Like you should invest in like getting, you know, your closet padded with some good foam. Get a good mic.
Oh, he doesn't have a closet. He has a fucking garage.
Yeah, I mainly do everything in my garage. Here in my garage.
You know what's. I used to have a podcast with my friends a couple years ago. We stopped doing it because nobody really could commit. And you know, I was going through some personal stuff, and I was just like, I can't fucking do this as another project on top of like my art and commissions and work. So it stopped. But we used to use my good friend from high school or middle school. He was our audio editor, and so it was kind of perfect for all of us because I would do the thumbnails for our episodes, and then he would edit the audio or do the sound mixing for the podcast itself, and we would use his garage, and he got it all padded up and made it like a little studio. And I helped pay for like some like a hum eliminator and some other equipment, and some good like some good like a mixer and some other stuff for him to like, so we could really get the ball rolling, because we really wanted to pursue that. But yeah, his garage was like fucking perfect. It was like fucking soundproof as hell. It was great.
Damn.
I think though the problem with Joseph, if he did that, it would be like there would be so many times where like your dad would fucking walk in and like turn on the garage door, and he's like, "Sorry, Joseph, I gotta just."
I gotta look at my Camaro that's in here.
So do you have like a sectioned off part in your garage where it's like the sound room and then like the car?
It basically like yes and no, because there's no sections cutting off anywhere. It's just the entire garage, but it's like pretty big to where like half and half. One half holds just 2 cards, the other half holds everything else of my shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good that we have guests that give us fucking pro tips for future episodes of podcasts and just YouTube in general.
Bro, you think that I'm actually gonna like put all those padding? I don't know where to put them. There's a lot of stuff up against the walls.
If you were smart, you would buy like like a bunk bed or like one of those little cabin like storage units, like small storage units, and you pad that up. Like for the bunk bed, you could put blankets around you, or cardboard with big pieces of foam, and zip tie it to the sides of the bunk bed, and then put a big blanket over, and that could like soundproof it pretty well. And if you buy like a little storage, like a little shed, and you put it inside your garage, you can soundproof the inside of it, and it's smaller, so not much. There's no reverb, you know.
Yeah.
Right, and you do have a shed, don't you, Joseph?
Yeah, but it's extremely cluttered. But we have been cleaning it out though, so.
I was gonna say, if you clean all that shit out, you move it to your attic or move it to a separate spot, whatever, you can use at least a small portion of it where you have tools and like some good soundproofing stuff around you, and you can get that going. But another thing is also like bringing your computer out to your shed, you know, hooking that all up, recording your audio, getting everything set up.
Yeah.
So it's heavily dependent on how you want your setup to be. But my current not voice acting, because I'm doing animation right now, and I had to record some voices, and we're doing it like we would do it in Chris's recording room, because he just has it all set up and it's just easier and way better. But when I'm not there, or when I have friends who I want to come over to my place and I don't want them coming over to, you know, or I have them come to my parents' place as opposed to Chris's, I set it up in my closet. So I have my clothes everywhere in a big blanket, and then I have them sit on a stool, and I have my microphone hooked up, and then they just record their lines from there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever Silver or Joseph does like an episode of either the podcast or like a Let's Play, literally all of our friends would just. It's all right. I don't know if the setup changed since I've been gone, because I used to live in El Paso with Joseph, were kind of like living together in a sense because I would always be
John, I've had the same microphone for years, dude.
like it's just the two screens, the one microphone.
I do have a new like light up keyboard that freaking Alex got me for my birthday.
Ooh.
Light up keyblade.
You have a light up keyblade. I want to fucking invest in a. I want to invest in a good looking keyblade. To be honest.
Actually, Joseph, do you still have it?
Yeah, back when I was younger, I went on eBay and I got myself a replica of like the Fenrir keyblade, like full metal, like.
Ooh.
He could legitimately kill a man with it, and it's
Wait, is it the Kingdom key?
No, the Fenrir one. The one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one that you get after fighting Sephiroth.
That's a good one. That one's a fucking heavy one too.
It is.
Oh my god.
Thick ass one.
Oh yeah, extremely thick.
I would love Oathkeeper.
Oh, Oathkeeper's a good one.
I've hoped and prayed every day whenever I would go to Joseph's house that a burglar would come in and he would have to save the day with his fucking keyblade and kill a man.
My hard metal ass keyblade.
You're gonna fucking murder them. Slice into their brains.
Or like I just hit them. Or just like, I don't want to kill them. Hits them lightly, still gives them a fucking concussion.
I was gonna say Nomura's gonna like wake up with his morning coffee and tea, and then he's gonna see like local boy murders other boy with keyblade.
He's just like, well, it was bound to happen sometime.
Stop!
I was kind of thinking that he would just think in his mind that just like, huh. Well, I could have sworn that we made the Keyblades because Disney was really afraid of characters having very deadly weapons, but okay.
He just like looks, he's just like, all right, well. He just sets down his coffee. He just like gets up, goes to the bathroom, takes a long shower.
Shit. In the shower.
Yeah, he takes a big shit in the shower.
Well, he's still contemplating.
That's the next Kingdom Hearts spinoff.
Have you guys ever shat in your bathtub or shower?
No, actually.
Not even when you were a kid?
I was. Not sweating. It's like, yeah, me neither.
I remember, actually. If I would remember that, I would say, like, yeah. But no, not that I could remember.
You know what's really funny? I remember trying to as a kid because I didn't want to take my bathing suit off, so I kind of like moved the whole back flap of it to try, and I just remember being like, "This isn't right," and I just like went to the toilet.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like the toilet.
Yeah, I remember being like disappointed in myself in a way, like this isn't right.
What if it was a large log of a fucking turd? Like it's not gonna go down or anything. You would. I'm just.
Have you guys ever shat yourself?
Oh yeah, I think that's inevitable. Like any point of our young lives where that has happened.
Sometimes it even happens during like normal day times when you have eaten too much and you accidentally you try to fart and then a little shit comes out.
I think that's normally happened whenever like I was like really sick.
Cartoons, and now we're just talking about shitting ourselves. This is a really good podcast.
Mama, I'm talking about poopy, Mama.
I'm on podcast and I'm talking about poopy.
I'm when we're talking about taking shit, mother.
What the fuck? Holy shit, Cow from Cow.
I was about to say that just sounds like that.
Big brother.
I'm going to take a
brother.
Oh, you're going to take a shit, big brother.
No, this is just sounding like someone's sick fan fiction of Cow and Chicken.
That's what you wanted. That's what Cake wanted.
That's what I wanted. I always get the guests, and I planned this. This is what led to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
this. Right here.
I do gotta say, like, because I am extremely shy and lazy as fuck. I am thankful for him finding guests.
Whenever I do, it always has to be me and Silver know the person, or we really want them, because this is the first time that I've had a guest that he really wanted to get into the podcast. Other times I think Dan was close. Dan was, I think, I showed him Dan's stuff. I would always have to show Joseph who
To
the person
convince
is
him.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, please, 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 can we get them on the show?
Yeah.
Please.
Basically.
I really want to throw your bros in an episode, please.
Well, dude, I've been telling you, and I was gonna say like we should. How many times have I told you that we should get them on?
Their schedule's fucked. It stinks.
Well, shit.
Though Veronica's schedule is. All right, Veronica. I was trying to figure out what the fuck your job was whenever I saw your tweet about like your daily life when you wake up. So I was like, oh, that's cute art. And then I saw, okay, she deals with retarded children.
Children.
Listen, if you say the word Fortnite, and to my nephew that's watching this, I love you.
You're a faggot.
You're a faggot. No, but like, I was thinking, okay, is she a teacher? Is she a librarian? What the fuck is she a receptionist? What the fuck is this? I don't know. I'm not an adult. I don't know any of these things.
So my actual job title is librarian, elementary librarian, and media technician.
I was right.
Okay, because
but I've migrated from helping into the library to just strictly like I've in a way kind of like I don't know, have more responsibility now as a media technician. So I help. We have a lot of electronic devices on campus for the students. So I help out with a lot of that and do a lot of like lunch supervisions and help out in certain groups. But yeah, that's mainly it.
Do you think you enjoy working with children?
You know what's really funny? A lot of people ask me that. And to be quite honest, I have way more fun with the kids than I do with the teachers.
That makes sense, because teachers want to fucking die. There is not a single elementary school teacher that studied teaching that is happy with their job. I have 2 friends who are substitutes, and they're like, I would rather be a substitute than an actual teacher. Because fuck that shit.
You know what's like...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You just see one of the teachers and all their, like, the only conversations that you would just hear is, hey, so how about that ball game?
Yeah, see, a lot of it is that, but it's just like there are some fucking teachers that are just catty ass fucking bitches.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Holy shit.
I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem? What is your major malfunction, dude? Like, why are you getting this upset about blah 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 blah? You know, like, like for instance, there'll be some scenarios where I remember this one teacher just got so fucking pissed off at this kid. Like to the point where he's pointing his finger like, I saw you do it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I was like, I'm like walking by. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I guess he did it. He fucking did it.
The thing is, I don't think I could be a teacher. All right, I don't think I could be a teacher, especially when I see another teacher yell at a kid when he doesn't deserve it. I would tackle that fucker. I'm sorry. It's just that, listen, but no fucking kid deserves to be yelled at by a teacher if they did something like kind of sort of bad. Unless it was like they fucked up, like, you know, they killed another kid, then okay, that's understandable. But if it's something like, I took Billy's fucking pudding and now it's just my pudding, I'm just like, you don't gotta fucking yell at them.
I will say this. It gets pretty fucking trying when you're with the kids and the kids are literally like the kids are like straight up fucking with you, like, and they fucking know it, and you fucking know it. It's like. You know, that is where I'm like, okay, you are being a royal fucking asshole. Like, I know what the fuck you're doing. But a lot of the times these kids they're just fucking retarded. Like, they're just dumb kids, you know?
Now, Veronica, since you do work with children and they are prone to play video games and watch Let's Players, how many people, like, have you ever had a student
dox me?
Yeah, they doxed you. It's like, I saw that you were with my hero, Chris O'Neill.
You know, I've only had a handful of instances. One of the, like, I know your Twitter, and I'm like, you do? And they're like, yeah, I know your Twitter. Yeah, and like, yeah, you're Veronicaandjelly. And I was like, yep, that's me. And then they're just like, yeah, you have like a lot of followers or whatever. And I'm like, uh-huh. and then you know, I'll just be like, you know, I'll just be nice. I'll just be like, yeah, like that's me.
Like no one's ever like used this against you. It's like, I'll tell all the faculty that you are dating Chris. So
see, what's about like nobody. Only one person has actually known me because of Chris, that like from my work. Nobody's really a big follower of Chris. He doesn't really attract that demographic. He attracts more of people our age, mid-20s people. So yeah.
That is interesting to think about.
So
like, how...
there was one person though who was like, oh my god, I was working like registration at my work, and they were like, oh my god, I know you, I love your art. You worked here like with my sister, and I was like, oh hey, like how's it going? And we talked for a little bit, and she was really nice, and you know, I drew her a little doodle, but yeah, I was like, you know, that's the only time I've never really dealt with people, like only a handful of people have really come up to me and like wanted to talk to me or something like that. Like I've never really had to deal with any strangers coming up or being crazy or being like, oh my god, can I see Chris? Like no one's ever done that.
That's
no
fucking work.
At least in person. No one's ever done that in person.
And the thing is, I really, like, personally, I really wanted to focus more on you as our guest, and you have been wonderful. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
Thank you.
I agree.
That, like, I wanted someone that I admired for a very long time, and like that little circle of people, like you and Chris and like Nikki and just artist Stamper and people like that. I'm just like, it's not just because of the fact that it's because she's dating Chris. It's because I like her art, and I think she's a good host for a fucking Let's Play, and she's very kind, seems pretty nice, and it'd be pretty fucking epic to have her in a podcast. It's always good to just... I'm sorry, whenever I hang out with Fourier Bros and they say the word epic, I'm just like, god damn it, I have to use it now. It's contagious, because I can never mean it genuinely. Like, holy shit.
No, I get it. What's it called? No, thank you. That means a lot to me. To be honest, I remember, like, because you on Twitter, like, if you're not following someone, it goes to, like, this, like, outbox in a way, and you have to, like, accept the message or whatever.
Yes.
So I get those a lot. Some of them are like, tell Chris I said hi, or some of them are like, can I do? A lot of it is mainly commissions. But then I got yours, like, oh, we're doing a podcast, and I was like, never heard of these guys, but fuck it, I'll do a podcast. That sounds fun. Like, I'm sure.
What to do is I wanted to showcase more of Joseph, Bobby, and Don's like Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 1, because of the fact that personally, next to Chris's, that is my favorite.
Aww.
In for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I think that like notoriety is always a good thing. Whenever I see someone who I'm just like, I could promote my stuff, I could promote my reviews and shit like that, but I'm just like, nah, this person works really fucking hard and barely gets anything. Not only am I in his podcast, but he's my friend. He's been my friend for years. Cool. So obviously I would want to push his podcast as well as like just chance to hang out, which is why I always like welcome like our other friends Don and Bobby from the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play to be in it too, because like I want them to like experience it, and like they're never there for when a guest comes out.
You
like,
should just fucking kill them.
I've thought about it. I've thought about murdering both Don and Bobby just so I can wear their skin and pose as them. So they.
I'm just saying, you know, Silver's got a fucking Keyblade, dude. Like Sephiroth gave it to him himself.
Sephiroth has his own eBay account.
Like, the person that delivers the Keyblade is Sephiroth. You see him in fucking a FedEx fucking
he somehow like uniform. He somehow changes my doorbell to play like a doorbell version of his theme.
And it's like, what the fuck is that? That's fucking somehow beat the shit out of you. He's like, I need you to sign this, please.
I want you to sign this, please.
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck?
I want your signature. Put it here.
Oh my fucking god.
You're lucky I don't kill you.
Oh my fucking god. What is happening?
Hello there, Veronica.
I'm being harked by two silver-tongued devils. You fucking bastards! I won't fall for your bullshit.
It's like, wait a fucking minute. You're not Sephiroth.
That hair's black. Both of your hairs are black. What the fuck's going on here?
How would you feel? Hey, wait, Cake. How would you feel if you woke up one, Mom, I want to both you, and you look at your mom and she was fucking retarded?
Well, for one thing, she's in a vegetated state, so she kind of can't do anything.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry.
Just answer the question.
I guess it'd be alright. I don't know. You kind of cut off this. I didn't really hear the question.
I said, how would you feel if you woke up one morning and you wanted a little bowl of cereal? Had like she was Norded. She had like gray hair and yellow eyes.
No. Fuck.
Keiko-sama,
I can't.
you're too late.
Legitimately, why would Xehanort be so awful to fucking Nort my mother, who is in a vegetated state and can only say the words no?
I took
Is your mom really in a vegetative state?
That is true. That is what is currently going on right now.
Did you bash her temporal lobe in with a pinball hammer?
Could get into the statistics of what happened, but it legitimately is depressing, and I don't want to end this podcast on a fucking sour note. So I'm just gonna say that she got Norded. And
we can cut this out if you like.
No, keep it. That's the case.
Did you say that your mother's in a vegetative state because she got Norded?
Oh god, no.
That is the headcanon now.
That's the headcanon.
How would you feel if she started floating off started pointing at you? And then you're like, why are you pointing at me? She around, she's like,
you just hear one of the battle themes playing.
I would actually cry of happiness. It's like, Mom, you're finally standing up. I'm so happy for you.
Oh. Oh.
Even if she got Norded, I would like fix her somehow. I'd be like, fuck you, Xehanort. I'm gonna have my mom keep her powers, but you're not gonna be inside of her anymore. However the fuck this works. And I was just like, fucking Kali Ma the shit out of her heart and just go to the dishwasher and kind of wash
clean it up.
I used to be voiced by
clean it up, put it back, and then she'd be everything would be fine. She would be okay, but she would just sound like Leonard Nimoy now. Mijito, what happened? Mijito poquito lindo, what happened? Oh fuck, that'd be pretty fucking funny.
That'd be a crazy way for voice actors
Veronica,
to just like learn other languages.
Ever like entered your room?
You cut off.
Organization 13. Oh, I'm sorry, Veronica. Has Chris ever entered your like room or like had entered the house with the fucking Organization 13 hoodie and is like, Veronica, you're too late.
Do you know how fucking excited I'd be that he would even dress up? I'd be happy.
You should definitely tell Chris that Randall is fucking dead next. I don't know how he would react to that.
He wouldn't even know who the fuck that is. He doesn't really pay attention. I don't think he really paid attention to or like remembered all the names
from Recess.
That's true. That's true, but it's still funny. I remember telling that to fucking Joseph, and he laughed. And
I didn't fucking know.
Well, I didn't know that either.
That's crazy.
It's pretty epic that he's the same character, which is even better. Except instead of being a little snitch, he's a little bitch.
Oh my god. You want to fuck him?
Yeah. Of course I do. Look, he plays guitar. I love
that.
It's a sitar.
Dance, water, dance. Is it a sitar?
Yeah. Since I've fan me, just like since I've played all the Kingdom Hearts games, including 358, when you look at Demyx's weapon, it says sitar.
I did not realize that.
Even though it plays like a guitar, it sounds like a
guitar. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Veronica just had her mind blown. Thanks for that.
I didn't realize that, honestly.
You know, it was another thing that I was gonna say that was like semi off topic, like a while back ago when I was gonna say it's weird how now I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that I watch on YouTube just like completely warps my mind, because like I've seen Hercules a lot, and when I played Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's not fucking Hercules!
Yeah, I was about to say that you can't. I was getting
You guys are a bunch of fucking faggots.
It's because like I even knew like, oh, I know that's just a doll of Hercules. But then when I actually started
have them.
Well, yeah, when I started playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm like, bro, that's fucking Hercules.
It was so funny, but Chris and I, when we first saw it, we were like, oh my god, they have little ones. And then I was like, God, I wish you could see the sandals. The empty cups, the pain drinks, like that would be really cool.
Oh my god.
Fucking Panic and the fucking blue one were in the game, but they weren't. I wish you could fight
Pain and Panic.
Those cunts. I wish you could fight these. I kind of felt cucked by that.
And
how do you know you won't later?
True. Do I? Have you beaten the game, Veronica?
No.
And Phil.
Okay, so.
Damn it, Phil, he didn't talk.
Yeah, because.
Oh my god, his fucking face was too real.
Yes. It was.
His face was
so
fucking realistic.
I kind of want to do a video now where, like, instead of whenever it just goes to Phil, you just hear it just go, yeah, go kid. Never.
I would. Oh god, I wish they would have had him talk. I wish they would have had him at least say something. I don't know.
I know.
Because people now know that that's not Danny DeVito, so I'm pretty sure there's like, they're gonna bitch at us because we didn't get fucking Tom Hanks or fucking Tim Allen. Fuck it.
That was weird. They got like his brother or whatever.
No, that's the thing that I like. I like the fact that his brother, video games and stuff, and Tim Allen does the movies. It's kind of like a business kind of dealio. I think it'd be pretty epic if I was that much of a piece of shit to the point where I could have my brother do all of the voice acting for me, and I would, at that point, do nothing. But it would be pretty good because, oh, my brother is going to get his own stuff, too. And he's not just going to be known for being my brother.
I would just feel weird because he is fucking known as just being his brother. Like, he gets hired to be a stand-in for his brother, like, you know?
Being honest, I kind of like Tim Hanks more than Tom Hanks in voice acting.
Like, is his name Tim?
I think it's Tim Hanks. I could be wrong.
I was gonna say I don't even fucking know his name. I type in Tim Hanks, automatically says showing results for Tom Hanks. It's like there's
Hanks. Let me see.
Tim Hanks. All there is for Tim Hanks.
Oh, Jim Hanks.
Jim Hanks.
Looks like his brother a lot, but just bald.
Jim Hanks looks like J.K. Simmons.
He looks like a mixture of J.K. Simmons and a very old, decrepit Saitama.
It's J.K. Simmons with young what's his name? Young Tom Hanks' eyes.
I mean, I'd fuck him still. Come on.
Oh my god. I gotta meet Tom Hanks' son once, and he looks just like him. It's fucking scary.
Oh my god.
It is him.
He looks exactly like him.
It's just a miniature clone
that's
of him.
That's just how good of an actor. No, wait, hold on. Is it a miniature clone or a perfect copy?
Stop with the goddamn Oni Plays references, fucking loser.
We're done. That's the last one. That's it. That's the last one. I promise.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at pictures of him, he doesn't really look like him in the face. But he did when I saw him.
He was like, he looks just like him. Oh, wait, never mind.
No, like, okay. In this picture I'm sending you guys right now, it looks like him, right? It looks like Tom Hanks. You can clearly see Tom Hanks there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how I remember what he looked like. But then I see this picture, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
This fucking loser.
Yeah, like, who the hell is this guy?
He's a handsome boy. He's very handsome.
That guy looks like
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
my God.
He almost looks like John Mulaney. I said
Yeah.
that's so weird.
What the fuck did you
Mulaney. It's
Mulaney? What?
John Mulaney.
John, my lady.
John Mulaney.
The Spider-Verse.
It's a different form of incel.
Okay. Real quick. How many more minutes should we keep this podcast? My good amigo and friend of friends, DJsilverXY.
I mean, we've been
almost out of water.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I guess we're just
gonna
have to wait until
we have gone through this for about an hour and a half now.
Yeah, I kind of want this to end just due to the fact that this has been
a really fun conversation.
Like shit. It's just as edgy, but not super edgy like when we had Salty DK Dan, and it was really good.
Do you guys ever listen to eating ASMR?
No.
Whenever.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Veronica?
I actually like it.
I've only heard it just like in meme compilations sometimes. That's all that I've heard from ASMR. My friend actually once showed me that Grinch ASMR, and that was hilarious.
Oh my god, have you seen the Joker ASMR?
No.
No.
Oh my fucking god, you have to see it. It is oh man, okay, here you go. Fucking have fun.
I will see.
Check
it
that
soon.
out.
Oh my god.
You should put it in the you should put like a glimpse of it in the video. It's by Fred's voice ASMR. He's a really handsome guy. Really, he looks like Thor. Veronica. But that's his best one by far.
Veronica, I think now I'm starting to regret having you on this podcast for showing me this. I legitimately wish nothing more than the worst possible thing to happen to you that isn't death or broken. I wish you'd get a fucking paper cut.
I hope you fucking listen to this, and I hope you get head tingles.
What the fuck is head tingles?
Well, what I could actually briefly do in this recording, I'll just quickly show like a picture of his face from what I'm viewing on the... Oh no, Veronica's face is blocking it. There we go. Just
fucking decrypted close up on his stupid face. No, hold on, Fred. Or wait, what's his name? Yeah, Fred. You seem like a good man. I love you. Kisses. Man. Don't sue us.
Well, we're crediting him. He makes other good ones. He does a lot of roleplays.
Yeah.
But this one's a treat.
The one thing that our friend Bobby jokingly said he wanted to do ASMR Let's Plays, and I was just kind of thinking, I would love it if you could play really like fucking annoying games and just like whisper and curse like, oh fucking god damn it, just
what the fuck?
I don't know. I think that would be an interesting. I think you have an idea. Just doing a Let's Play really hard games in ASMR and trying your best not to fucking scream. Do the funny scream.
That would be horrible.
I almost made another fucking funny phrase referencing when he screamed. I stopped myself. I'm sorry. That's it. That's done.
That's okay. You could say that you can do a funny scream. That doesn't necessarily only, unless you're specifically quoting it, which I'm sure you are.
I legitimately stopped. I stopped. I'm like, no.
Don't worry. Hey, listen, man. I get it. You like his stuff, and it's fun. There's no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But when you're asking me questions like, would I fuck a little Hitler, then I'm just like, come on. We all know the answer. You know who I'm siding with.
All right, so what I kind of want to do is come back with Veronica, Dawn, and Bobby.
Well,
so we can do like after Kingdom Hearts 3 to just finish and never talk about Kingdom Hearts in the fucking podcast ever again.
Well, bro, if it's not up to you and it's not even up to me, it's up to Veronica.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, would you be like legit? Would you be down with us fucking doing another podcast with you
one day in the future?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to. You guys are really fun. I like talking. Get my sense of humor. It's great.
Thank you.
Oh hell! Yeah.
I was gonna say what's it called? You have to wait till I'm done playing the game though.
Yes.
No,
it will take me some time.
I want to legitimately...
Not because I don't want to, just because I have a lot of work.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. Girl, you need both, honestly. Like, what I wanted to do is, like, have everybody beat the game, aside from Don, because he doesn't fucking play Kingdom Hearts. But I would only want him there just due to the fact that he's in the fucking Kingdom Hearts playthroughs and everything. And is a big role and stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts is the best. Like, you know, there's no doubt about it.
It is the best unless you look at it in a critical point of view. Then you're gonna fucking hate it.
Like, legitimately, those timelines.
Yeah.
You just, the thing is, like, I love it, and I can totally make fun of. It's the main villain from fucking Power Rangers eating a goddamn dump. I hate my life. I fucking hate this stupid ass movie that my mother is watching right now. Holy fucking shit! I want to die.
Well, I honestly think that we've had a good podcast here, and just so we won't hear more of this background noise coming from John's end. God damn it, your mom.
Put
sorry,
my in a home.
I won't do that because I love my mother, Veronica. Is what I'm gonna fucking call you now.
Okay, well, I was gonna.
Fine.
She just fucking plays the harmonica.
I wish I could play the harmonica. I could play the ukulele a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. Like Rebecca Sugar.
You are a fucking faggot.
Oh man. Okay. Well, before I end the podcast episode here, Veronica, is there anything you would like to plug in or say before we end it off here?
Yeah. I'm on Twitter. My Twitter is Veronicaandjelly, and I also have a Patreon if you guys feel compelled to want to support a lousy artist such as myself. It's just same thing, Veronicaandjelly. But yeah, no, thank you guys for having me on. I had a great time.
Thank you. It was really fun.
It was a good time, yeah. I'm always down to do another one.
Legitimately, I think this is probably our best episode.
But yes, anyone who is watching, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Randomizers podcast. Don't forget to check out Veronica and everyone else in the description below who helps contribute.
Thank you.
And yes, we will all see you all in the next episode of the Randomizers podcast, and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Fred, please come this way.